might even go for it here. If you do what we've seen the Aftershock variety get picked up a decent amount, Kingen can also just play one of his two most iconic champions, and we'll just lock in the Aatrox.
Absolutely. I got my eyes on that Lucian as we are ready to jump into game number 1. See a lot of like Senna Lucian bans on red, plus, you know, X, whatever champ you want to go for. In this case, it was the Azir for D+ that they banned away. And just kind of escort him out of the river, even chasing him into the jungle here. Lucid not scared to take this 1v1, and he shouldn't be. Pyosik will just run away.
That's it. Everyone else like, oh, am I going to poke? Am I going to dash in? Mantra Q?
Yeah.
Lee Q?
Base Nautilus enjoyers.
Throw my orb out. The only one that's like, we will fight now to the death, which is very fitting for him as a player, is Beryl. Might have something happening here, though. Kingen has TP available. Don't forget, Perfect has Ignite.
Oh, this is late. It's okay. It's going to be Orianna that does come in. The teleport is being utilized. KT got to get out of here as the Aatrox is coming in from behind. As a 3-man knockout comes in from Beryl. That's from Lucid. That is the engage you were looking for, Chronicler, as everybody is going to get away on low health, though. They only do get the 1 kill. It looked really cool.
Here you think it's done, and we don't get to see.
Showmaker's dead. Just straight up. Looks like no flash. Used it in the earlier play, and he just dies. Just equalizer on top of the Karma. And that's all they need. No kick utilized from Pyosik either.
I think if DK don't start building a lead anytime soon, they're going to run into...
There's amount of damage in the Beryl, and now he's gone as they are trying to go for some kind of dive, but Pyosik is here and everybody just flashes away. The wave was cleared so quickly. Definitely kind of a lackluster play there from the side of DK, trying to set something up, but very forced and answered very well by the side of KT.
I imagine Lucid wanted to... So the idea there, because they don't have Pyosik there, is you knock away Beryl, who, even though he was low, had ult, flash. Hey.
Which Showmaker does flash away.
Someone has to start a fight.
Yeah, as now Shockwave coming in, Aiming's in a lot of trouble. He's just out of the fight immediately. The Lucian doesn't do anything with this low of range, as now Kingen gets in from behind, but he's just kicked away from Death. Although Death will go down, and Kingen survives after all of that. And now Showmaker making his way back into this play.
Being that they get the kill on Deft, because otherwise I don't think he would have actually been able to stay alive.
Can they kill him here? I mean, Beryl tanking up quite a bit as he will go down. It does feed the kill over to Perfect, who is immensely fed.
And it kind of working. Well, for Deft, not necessarily. Ooh, the engage.
Yeah, nice equalizer. That's a hook onto the Poppy, and the chains in the backline as well. It's going to hit the Poppy again, and the kick comes in as Deft very nicely set up there alongside a Beryl, as now that hook is going to be pretty interesting, but Kingen trying to run away from this one. Not sure he's going to be able to. The rest of the team just abandoning ship and will leave their Aatrox out in the ocean.
There is still a lot of power available in Showmaker and Aiming. Lucid also on his way, and he is zooming Valdez.
He's so fast. I'm not sure it's going to matter, though. Showmaker could get a nice amount of burst damage in here as the Tidal Wave comes in as well, but the Smite is going to be, of course, better than the Mantra Q as a lot of damage comes in from the side of Aiming, but Beryl just flashes the wall and a Mega Cone to save everybody and deny any more kills.
But Kingen flashes in, doesn't actually kill Pyosik, then gets ulted away by BDD, meaning that he goes down. More defensive summoners have to be invested by DK.
By the way, Pyosik rather, he did go down to Aiming, it looks like, as Jonas Strong was trying to show us that in live while we were watching the replay. Now BDD is trying to, no, I think it was, oh, I guess it was the two of them together. Well, now Showmaker goes down as Beryl picks up the shutdown. Let me just clear this little control ward here. Surely it's fine. And I say that sarcastically, but he's definitely not the first one. Nor will he be the last to do that.
Well,
I do hope it is the OP K-Nuke recurrent. But we'll have to wait and see on that. He does not have it for the moment. There's a bit of a 5v5 brewing here. Some nice Mantra Q action. A big Poppy ultimate to get the jungler away. And now Beryl is just biting the bullet for this one. He's going to go down As that slow from the tidal wave was pretty huge. And DK, they staked their claim on a second Chemtech Drake here, stacking their own set of Drakes. And they want Kingen to TP into this fight, as now the helicopter being charged up by the Saddle Lucid. He's just going to hold on to it as this one is being leased. The engage just come down onto the Poppy, and they have so much damage, but he just runs it off and sprints away from them. As the TP did come in from Kingen, he's going to try to set this one up, but Beryl is going to be able to get away. As Lucid, he dies to the Baron! How did he manage that? And now KT Rolster, yes, very low on health, but 5v4 in their favor after the Poppy dies to Baron. Baron is very biased against the Poppy. They're going to get some vision here, but this one might be a bit late, as Lucid is going to knock away Beryl, and he's going to get into this pit. It gets so low, they can just keep this one lead. It's just a smite fight, and it goes to Pioshik. Went down to like 1198, and the damage is coming in now. BDD is so low, but he just flashes away from this one as aiming. Desperate to get some damage into Perfect. Will get it down, but there's already two members of DK that are in the grave as aiming. Also pretty low depth, and Pioshik alone got to try to win this one, but Kingen is full health on the lethality. Aatrox just running at them and should be able to take out Pioshik as he kind of messes that one up.
Mega Cone!
Mega Cone. We do have BDD who tried to TP into this one. And Deft is, I think they know where he is. Yeah, Mega Cone comes in. He's trying to do some damage to kill it. They take out the Navi. He wants aiming as well, and the kill. Oh! He is saved just barely. On 24 health.
The field flash, it's a work of art, Valdez, as Blightstack's getting procced.
아, 까비 맞췄는데 안 죽네 이게.
I hit him, but
They don't have soul point.
Like, could definitely threaten it. Showmaker, you're on vision. Just baiting the flash out of Beryl. Well done, Showmaker.
But now he has to flash as well.
Oh, no steadfast presence. The engage on a Lucid. He is in a bit of trouble, but now Kingen gets a massive engage here onto the back line, but he is all alone. Where's the rest of the team? But can they kill Kingen is the question. They're going to get him down to his GA. And again, everybody else on the side of DK was never really able to join Kingen on that fight. So that's just a free GA picked up by KT, but Deft still very low.
Oh, but they can still do Nash.
The timing was great.
Took a lot of damage, but now the GA cooldown is down. Pioshik does mean he can go for some really aggressive plays.
Here it is once again. They're just going for that front target. Lucid is going to knock him away, but he's just dead. The amount of damage that they have right now, KT, is just insane. And even Lucid, you mentioned he was behind on levels. He's just falling apart like a piece of paper, is now Perfect in a bit of trouble.
There's a lot of cooldowns being soaked. We'll see if that's enough.
Pioshik.
True 6 item. And so there's Trailblazer, there's Slay.
Uh-oh. Pioshik trying to be the clutch master again. He's going to get the kick on aiming. He nearly dies for it, and aiming gets away. And now Kingen with the angle, but he's alone once again and is just taking massive damage, but he heals so much against Beryl. Is not going to survive, though, as BDD just going to chunk him down. And once again, kind of a broken fight. No objectives, though.
But this is very late into the game, 55 seconds, and this time around KT is pretty far up the lane, but because Lucid is back,
yeah,
he does have a lot of backline threat damage.
A lot of flanking, but now Kingen, he's here without TP. He's going to get the inhibitor, and this might be a trade nexus for Chemtech Soul kind of situation, although BDD is going to go back. As we will have to look at this 1v1. BDD looks totally fine. He's going to clear the wave, and that issue is solved. Pioshik getting so low, but down goes Lucid again as the equalizer comes through, and the smite goes down to the side of Pioshik. Showmaker going into stasis, but he's all alone in the pit, and he will be taken out. KT Rolster. I mean, they're trying.
Lucid has slightly, I don't even know, he might have had less gold than Beryl.
Beryl was very close to getting that hook, and now he's very close to dying. So now, not much of a Nautilus left over. Beryl's going to have to go base, but at the same time, the wave is cleared.
Base holds on. You have really good wave clear with Rumble, Orianna,
Varus,
and Lethality Varus, yeah.
So they're just going to go down here.
Is it just an Elder flip? Is that what we're... Hey, there's the Serpent's Fang.
There it is. Finally picked it up. Not sure exactly what he's...
Opportunity.
Opportunity, yeah. This inhibitor about to come up. Perfect in a rough spot here. He has flash, but he's going to Zhonya's instead. And he will hold on to his flash. I think we're going to break the record. We're definitely breaking the record. The question is how long it goes for, Chronicler.
Well, KT can just start up this objective.
Yes, they can.
Double TP for King and
TP's
Showmaker.
available.
BDD is standing guard.
I think they want to try to fight
Lucid
this,
has
though.
ult.
They're going to try to fight this one. Lucid, he is not on vision, but KT, they know this is happening.
They can't commit too hard because then they can double TP towards the bot wave.
And there's not a lot of vision here for KT. As King gets in, and Pyosik is going to dodge that one. It's going to come down to a flip. Is this Challenger's Chronicler? As they will come down to the flip, and it goes to Aatrox! King picks up the Elder Drake, and that should be game. As Pyosik and Deft on the run, but they're being Aatrox from a distance. And Deft, he's not long for this world. There's the execution, and Pyosik just on the run. He's going to be very sad he wasn't able to hit that smite, and maybe we're not going to break the record. As DK will push the bottom lane.
Betraying his old teammates. Slamming them down, gets the Elder somehow. And DK is going to take game number 1.
And Lucid is emoting into them after being caught out multiple times. Doesn't matter. He did the one important thing, which is trying to help smite the Elder, I suppose, along with King. And that's going to be game number 1. Going over to DK.
Lucid made the best with what he got, which wasn't enough.
Yeah.